Hey, real briefly, before I get started here, a lot of people have reached out after the emergency with my best friend, where I ended up in Scotland after vacation, flying back. We were all on vacation together. My best friend lives in Washington State. He will be living now in Scotland for at least a couple months, recuperating, trying to get back to health to fly back to the United States. And obviously with that comes expenses and comes uncertainty. The co-workers of the wife of my best friend, who is also a long-time childhood best friend, they started a GoFundMe for the family. And if you're interested in helping out good and decent people, if you have $5 or $10, if not great, but if you do, and if you're interested in some of the more details that I haven't gone into, it's all contained in the GoFundMe. I'll link that below. And community is a big deal. He's also an audience member just like you. He also just happens to have a personal connection to me. And if you want to support a family in need who is of like mind and like spirit, please do. Anyway, thank you very much. There is a lot that's being said right now about RFK Jr. still being in this race, and whether he's a coordinated spoiler or just an egomaniac who doesn't care about the future of the country. Even his family has come out and not just endorsed Joe Biden, but condemned his candidacy. Said that we don't want any part of this nutbaggery. And in the aftermath of the guy taking shots at Donald Trump and his mosquito bite shot on his ear, that's how he described it. You're getting ready to watch deleted video that was posted by RFK Jr.'s son. I'll give you the saga here before I play the video. And it's been deleted because they don't want it public. And the only reason they wouldn't want it public is the fact that it really shows Donald Trump to be a nutter. He's repeating things that RFK Jr. has already publicly said, publicly stated he believes. So why would they want this video suppressed? It's because it will do damage to Donald Trump. I believe RFK is in the race as a coordination with the Trump campaign to be a spoiler. Maybe not with the Trump campaign officially, but probably. But certainly with Trump donors. That's who's funding RFK's thing here, is Trump people. So RFK Jr. tweeted this morning at 9:07 a.m. Eastern, when President Trump called me. Trump called him. Trump didn't call Biden. Trump didn't call anybody else. Trump called him. I was taping with an in-house videographer. I should have ordered the videographer to stop recording immediately. I am mortified that this was posted. I apologize to the president. What he doesn't say is that it was his goofy son that posted it. And here's a tweet of him announcing that he deleted a tweet. Removed the last tweet, for mistaking sarcasm for real life. Who knows what that means? These people are unmoored from reality, so who knows? But this is the deleted tweet, because the internet is forever, dipshits. He says, I am a firm believer that those sorts of conversations should be had in public. Here's Trump giving his real opinion to my dad about vaccinating kids. This was the day after the assassination attempt. I don't know what he's talking about, sarcasm and I thought sarcasm was real life or whatever. But that's what was talked about. More than just that, what Donald Trump felt with the gunshot, the assassination attempt, how he categorizes it. And people are acting like he's superhuman and like a strong man. Oh, no one else would be able to withstood that. He described it as a mosquito bite. Wait until the end of the clip, but watch this.
I agree with you, man. Something's wrong with that whole system. And it's the doctors you find. Remember I said I want to do small doses. Small doses. When you feed a baby, Bobby, a vaccination that has like 38 different vaccines, and it looks like it's meant for a horse, not a 10-pound or 20-pound baby. It looks like you should be giving a horse this. And do you ever see the size of it, right? It's this massive. And then you see the baby all of a sudden starting to change radically. I've seen it too many times. And then you hear that it doesn't have an impact, right? But you and I talked about that a long time ago. And anyway, I would love you to do stuff. And I think it'll be so good for you and so big for you. And we're going to win. We're going to win. You know, we're way ahead of the guy. And, you know, he's interesting. It was very nice, actually. He called me and he said, how did you choose to move to the right? Because, you know, so I guess that's, people say, you know, if I was looking straight on, right? He said, I said, I was just showing a chart. I didn't have to tell him the chart was on all the people pouring into our country, right? But no, I just turned my head to show the chart. And something wrapped me. It felt like a giant, like the world's largest mosquito. And it was a bullet going around. You know, it was, what do they call that, an AR-15 or something? That was a big gun. Those are pretty tough guns, right?
First of all, the most alarming thing to me is the fact that he's categorizing autism being linked to vaccines, which has been long debunked. Andrew Wakefield lost his medical license for his fraudulent research. There is no link between autism and vaccines. There is no link to widespread harm from vaccines. What there is a link to is curing and eradicating diseases like polio from the vaccine, is the saving of millions, maybe tens or hundreds of millions of lives from the COVID vaccines. That's what there's a link to. But Donald Trump categorizing his ear wound. I started a video earlier with this thing taped to my ear like I'm Donald Trump at the RNC. A mosquito bite. A mosquito bite. We are in maybe the most dangerous and precarious moment in American history, and forces, rich people are working against the best interest of the continuation of democracy itself. And they're doing it because they want their tax cuts and they want control over how people think about good things like vaccines. I mean, just bananas. And then we get to witness, even though it was deleted, it was attempt to be squelched, we get to witness Donald Trump talking to, coordinating with RFK Jr., who is a dangerous, dipshit, nutter butter. This weekend, I might do I have tape on my ear from my thing from earlier. It's been on there the whole time. Maybe this weekend I'll play a voicemail from somebody who says that RFK Jr., they called me, RFK Jr. is the savior of the country. These people are unhinged. Politics isn't a cult. Politics isn't a personality contest. Politics is to make your life better through policy. Anyway, can't believe I had that tape on my ear the whole time. What do you think? You can comment below. You can also call, leave me a fewer than 3-minute voicemail on Google Voicemail. It is 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. You can support this work financially by clicking the join button below, becoming a channel member, or going over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. You can follow me on social media. Please make sure you're subscribed, share this video, like this video, comment on this video, and I'll see you next time. It's not conditional, me seeing you next time on that, but I will see you next time, and I'd love it if you did that. Yeah, see how that works? Be genuine. Take care of one another.